Alright, guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have some news about Anthem and how basically the community's handling it. So let's get straight into it. Recently, they dropped the patch 1.04, and I'm not gonna lie, based off the patch notes, it looked like it was gonna be the best patch ever dropped. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hyped. I was ready to hop back into Anthem because I've been playing Division for like the past week or two, not two, but like week. And I've been just having fun on Division. When they announced the update and what was gonna be in it, I was hyped. I was happy. I was like, okay, better chances at loot, more. That means more loot. You know, we've been begging for. And not to mention, we also have more. Let's say we also have more fixes in there as well to fix like the problems that are coming through. So I was hyped. I was excited. But you know, for some reason, even with all the good news and stuff like that, they still found out somehow, some way to ruin it for people. Alright, that's just personally me, not gonna lie, based off of my experiences and based off of like a lot of the community, it's doing terrible. I'm not gonna lie. So let's just get into it. I don't think Anthem's gonna live too long soon because one, they have these updates that come out and it always breaks every time. Something always breaks. It's like this time they updated it, but then it had so people could pick up your loot and stuff. This has been fixed in the recent patch yesterday. Like no more, they don't pick up your loot anymore. Not to mention, they also had one where it was no guaranteed masterworks for any missions. Those are components from legendary contracts and the whatchamacallit, what do you call them? The strongholds. There were no guaranteed skill masterworks from that. So yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, basically that was one of the few things that were broken within it. But there were some good things in the patch. Like my favorite ones, the best ones in the patches, in my opinion, are the ones that have that said that you no longer start at the bosses. Basically, you start from the beginning of the match. Now that is amazing. I do love that. I do like that. Now there are some downsides to it because when people still leave because the loot in the end of the stronghold is not good enough. When they still do leave, people cannot back you up because once again, that's taken out unless you do quick play. Nobody wants to do quick play. They want to start the mission from the beginning to get more loot, especially Heart of Rage. So that's a negative for a positive. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of happy for it. I do like it. But there are also other things such as the loot itself. Now, the way they said it, it made it seem like you was about to get like a ton of loot. You was about to be like pumped for the loot and all that. But I hopped on it and I was heavily disappointed. It was a terrible experience for me. Nothing but purples. Probably like within like 3 missions, probably got like 2-3 masterworks. Beforehand, I would get like 20 masterworks within 3 missions. Nah, not 3 missions, like 5 missions. I would get 20 masterworks. I would like it would be raining like candy. But now it's nothing. It's nothing there. It's literally, I've been getting tons and tons of purple. More loot, sure, yeah, but it's all purple loot. Not to mention, they took out most of the black. I'm not getting too many blues. That's another thing, but it's mainly purples. So, and no legendaries. I didn't get a single legendary when doing my day of playing that game that day. And before, I would get like 1 to 2 almost every mission. Every single one. But honestly, the community's raging. Like, not to mention the new chest that they put in there, trash. It doesn't have anything. Not to mention, it doesn't have armor. And legendary missions, I cannot stress this heavy enough. They literally went the bare minimum with adding in content. One, they added in missions we already did before. 2, they made it so that we can go to a higher level, which basically means nothing because you get the same amount of loot as a lower level. And 3, you cannot skip cutscenes. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to watch the cutscenes in the first one until Owen betrayed. Spoiler alert! Until Owen betrays you. Once he betrays you, then I got a little bit more interested in, but it wasn't too much. Other than that, I did not want to watch any of your cutscenes. What makes you think I want to watch it twice? It's sad. It really is. And they're just not listening to the community. I can understand. Like they keep saying they hear us. They understand, but Are they really listening? Because come on, loot. You want your game? I'm sorry. You want your game to work? Loot. That's all you have to do is loot. Give us loot. That's it. We want loot, but they don't want to do that. So until then, until they find out fixing that, I don't think they're ever gonna make it out of this hole, because we give them numerous chances to fix their game, because we are a dedicated community. We gave Anthem a chance. We want to give Anthem a chance, because it's an amazing game. We want to see it for what it is. But of course, it's not happening. It's not happening. They taking our chance, throwing it in the trash. So at this point in the thing, the community is just sad. Like, we really don't even. It's over. We really don't even care anymore at this point, because like a lot of us has moved on to Division. That's another thing. Like we were on Anthem, but we're not on Anthem anymore, because it's all about the Division at this point. Like me, I'm playing a Division. I'm having a lot of fun. And other than that, it's just, that's all it really is nowadays. It's Division until the new game comes out. Who knows when that'll be, you know? But thank you guys for tuning in. And at the end of the day, final judgment is that Anthem's dead. They keep screwing the community over. It's over. Anthem's dead. There's a few people playing, like still a few, maybe like 1,000 people playing. That's about it. You should have seen the community when the game first started. The community was in love. They was giving out ideas. 11 of the developers were commenting. Nobody's doing that now. Developers don't even want to comment because they can't deal with the hate that they created on their own game. And at the end of the day, all we wanted was loot. Couldn't give us that. Gave you a month to fix your game, your half-made game. Look, I'm not even talking about the bugs that were in the game. I'm not even talking about the bugs that were in the game. I'm just talking about loot. We're talking about the bugs is a whole nother story, and for a whole nother day, a whole nother topic. But thank you guys for tuning in. I don't see Anthem getting any better. And I don't think I'm ever gonna hop back on it until maybe like a few months down the line. I'm out. Peace. I wish that I can read